Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. This time we're looking at a lower body max effort day. We're working up to a 5 rep max on a low box squat. Here we are 170 kilos, so at this point we've already done 70 kilos, 100 kilos. We then went to 130, 150, 160, and as you can see in this video we're doing 170. 170 kilos was the first weight where we did a full knee wrap as well, and as you can see the weight is moving relatively easily. Felt really good with these. This was my previous 5 rep max on this exercise, so really had to smash them out nice and easy. We then move on to 180 kilos. This will be a 10 kilo PB for my low box squat. And when the weight of 170 fell, I was feeling really positive about going into these. As you can see, first one again moves nice and quickly. Really impressed with how quickly these move. Really happy with the speed of them. You can see second one moves nicely as well. And I'm at the third. Starting to slow down a little bit now as it's starting to get a little bit more difficult as we come into the fourth. Again, slow, but not too slow at all. And then we come down for the fifth one. And we come up and get it. Lovely. Very happy with those. We then move on to 190 kilos. So this is actually my current 3 rep max PB on a low box squat. So really happy to be getting close to these. So we're getting set up, getting nice and tight. One thing I'm really doing at the moment with my squat is focusing on getting my lats engaged, getting nice and tight with the bar underneath me. As we're getting ready. Now it's got a couple of steps of walkout. You don't need to do a massive walkout when you're squatting. Come down, first rep, felt really good. A little bit slow, but nice and easy. Come down for a second. Yeah, nice, little bit too far forward on that one, but not too bad. Third rep again, moving fairly nicely, coming down for the fourth one. Really starting to push myself now, having to really focus on getting that brace in. Coming the fourth one, as you see there, just leant back a little bit on the box and led me to lean a little bit too far forward, so it's really hard to work out of that one and use a lot of energy on that rep. Now just trying to get braced and ready for the final rep. Can I get 5 reps on this? No. As you can see with the way I sat down, there's just no control. I completely ran out of energy. I can see how I'm reacting after this squat. I was just done. The 5th rep unfortunately wasn't there. If I'd not messed up the 4th rep, it might have been. We then move on to speed deadlifts. So we did 5 singles. There is 171 kilos on the bar and 24 kilos of band tension at lockout. So I'm just getting myself nice and set. Remember, we're trying to pull this as quickly as possible. Just coming down, doing my normal setup, getting everything nice and locked in. Boom, and as you can see, a nice quick rep there. Then move on to our first accessory work, which is a front squat, 110 kilos. We're just going to do 3 lots of 3 with this. Front squats are an exercise I really like doing, helps you keep your chest nice and high when you're squatting, and really good for working, obviously, your quads as well. And there we are, them nice and easy, using the proper squat bar then, so the 25 kilo bars I was using when I was squatting before. We'll then come on to split squats. Split squats are something that I've added into this program this time. I've actually really enjoyed doing them much more than I thought I would. The reason I'm holding on to the rack is just to keep my balance. Usually what I find when I do split squats is I lose my balance, and to keep my balance I have to do it at a weight where I'm really not doing anything. So what I'll do is just hold on to the rack, literally just a light hold just to keep my balance. We're doing 3 lots of 5 on each leg at this point, 85 kilos. Just get myself nice and set there, and then we come back down. Again, really enjoyed doing these. Had a really nice quad pump after them, and definitely felt some strength gains in my quad as well from doing this. My squat's definitely feeling nice and balanced at the moment, so I would definitely recommend putting these in. Like you can see here, if you do need to hold on to the rack, that's perfectly fine, unless you're using them for balance exercise and then you really don't want to be doing that. We then go on to some seated banded good morning, so 85 kilos on the bar again. Again, squatting down to a low box, and then for the seated good mornings, we're just coming nice and forward. As you can see, really enjoyed doing these, really good for strengthening your back. Really enjoyed doing them with the bands as well. Definitely feel like my back's much stronger, and if I do lean forward in squats, I can usually now save it as well after doing this exercise. I've got the strength to do that within my back, which is really helpful when you lean forward in the squat, which is obviously quite a common thing to do, especially when you get fatigued, as you saw with the box squats. So I did them, then we went on to the final main accessory work, where we did some kneeling squats. If you've not done these before, you should just kneel on the floor and then squat down. A really good exercise for your hips, especially if you're bored of just doing hip thrusters all the time. 85 kilos on this again with the safety bar. So as you can see, I'm just going to push my hips back, squat down. Really nice exercise with the hips. We then finished off with some cable wood choppers. Didn't film them, no, completely forgot to film them, but that was it for the workout. Really happy with this. Another lifetime PB, so that's a great way to start this new block of training, coming back after deload. So really happy with that, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what I can achieve. Remember guys, to like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, leave me in the comments of what you'd like to see, and if you want to book a session, use the link in the description below.